video. So today it is Sunday and it's raining and it's like the awfulest weather. Yeah, it's been absolutely throwing down all morning, so I was like, right, okay, Sunday, it's raining, movie marathon day. Now I try and do this, I've tried to do this in the past and film it, and I always end up kind of only watching like one movie or two movies and then never uploading the video. So this time I'm going to try my best to watch like more than one movie. So I've already watched one. I'm ahead of the game before I started the video. And the movie that I watched this morning was Space Jam. Yes, I had never seen this movie before, and I enjoyed. See, the thing is, a lot of people grew up with this movie, so it's kind of like a childhood classic. Whereas for me, I hadn't seen it before. And I knew it was about basketball, and I really like basketball, so and I obviously like sports movies, and it's got the Looney Tunes in. Kind of imagine like Who Framed Roger Rabbit. It's kind of that kind of style, you know, live action with the animation kind of thing. And yep, I enjoyed it, but the problem was I'm not a biggest Looney Tunes fan, like I never was. I always preferred like, you know, Mickey and Goofy and Pluto, and then like Tom and Jerry and things like that rather than the Looney Tunes. My favourite Looney Tunes show was what's his name, Tasmanian Devil, but I don't remember what the show was called. It goes, Taz of Tasmania, Taz of Tasmania, that one. That was my favourite Looney Tunes bit or show. I don't know if it was a whole show or if it was a bit in the show, I don't remember, but that was always my favourite. And Tasmania is in this, but not tons, but it's okay. It's about Michael Jordan, who's a basketball player who gets sucked into the Looney Tunes world, and you know, they've got to play a basketball game. I give it 3 stars, which sounds kind of low, but as for what I've been giving things recently, that's a good score right now. I don't know what's wrong with me, I've kind of been rating things a bit harshly, but yeah, 3 stars, I enjoyed it. I wouldn't watch it again though, but it was fun, it was cute, I enjoyed it. If you haven't seen it, I'd recommend watching it. It's definitely a one-time watch, especially on a rainy Sunday, it was kind of perfect. But yes, so I enjoyed it, it gets a thumbs up for me. I'm glad that I watched it. I just didn't love it, and I didn't think it was kind of as fun and loony as I thought it was going to be, I don't know. But overall, you know, I enjoyed it, it was good, it was fun, and that was my first watch of the movie marathon. So now let's see what I'm going to watch after that one. So the next movie I've picked to watch is Robocop, the new remake version. Yeah, so I haven't seen it yet, I recently just picked it up. I'd originally planned to get it on Blu-ray, but at the price that I got this DVD and I still hadn't seen it, I was like, yeah, okay, whatever, I'll just get it on DVD. I just want to watch it, I'm excited to see it, hopefully I'll enjoy it. I've heard mixed things, but I'm looking forward to it. I've also never seen the original Robocop movies though, so yeah, I don't know, this is all kind of new for me. But yeah, like I said, I'm excited about it. Also though, on a side note, I'm always watching The Hobbit. I can hear watching The Hobbit downstairs, the first one, so that's kind of exciting, so I'm probably going to watch dribs and drabs of that in passing as well, because I'm a big Hobbit lover right now. I watched the first one just recently for the second time, and then I watched the second one, and I want to watch the second one again, and then the third one comes out on Blu-ray next month. Oh, wait, what day is it? Sunday. So next month is actually Tuesday, but it doesn't come out for a few weeks. It comes out in a couple of weeks. I'm so excited, but yeah, I'm going to be watching Robocop as my second watch. So yeah, we've already done with Space Jam. We'll put that there. Let's see how big we can get this movie marathon pile. Okay everyone, so I'm kind of like just watched the start of Robocop and I'm not really super into it yet. I'm literally about 10 minutes in, but it made me think of something interesting, and I know this is going to be like a really controversial thing to bring up, so I don't know if I should right now, but I don't know my necessary opinions on it, but I'm just going to tell you how it kind of made me think about one thing. So basically Robocop is, they have these robot machine kind of like police officers or security people going around checking that everything's secure and that we're all safe. But you know, it's a questionable experiment. I've just watched the beginning and I was like, okay, well, it's not working at their best right now. But America is saying they don't want that. They don't want these robot things walking around, you know, with the power to kill their people, because you know they've obviously got you know, they can shoot things and stuff. And whereas the other countries, you know, anyway, some people are like pro the robots and some people are like not the robots. But this was really interesting because I've noticed this more recently as well. But basically in the UK, well, in Britain, in England, so I think some parts of Ireland are different, so in England we'll just go with, police officers aren't allowed to carry guns, which like is normal for me, and some people might say, oh, you know, it's dangerous to the police officers, but you know, we like that law, and well, I don't know, I'm all for that. I'm like, yeah, okay, that's nice, because it's Well, I'll tell you. So I went to New York last year, but more specifically, I went to Paris only like last month, and I didn't see tons of police officers, but the ones I did see, or like security people and stuff, they had big guns. It wasn't a thing to not carry guns there, and you know, obviously in America, the police officers can carry guns and stuff. And I know there's been some problems with it, with police officers shooting. I can't remember the boy's name. It was a little while ago. My memory isn't the best, especially on names. But yeah, I'm sorry that I can't remember that. And there was that big whole thing, you know, a lot of people protest and said different things. And it involved lots of different things, including race and all sorts of stuff. But mostly it made me think, oh, you know, I've always been brought up in a country where you see a policeman and you don't see him with a gun. Whereas oftentimes when you go somewhere else, it's very, very normal for police officers to have guns. But when I'm somewhere else, I'm like, oh my god, this police officer has a gun. And it's like, he already feels threatening to me because I'm not used to it. So that's just me unused to it. So yeah, I'm like, oh. So in this movie, I can see why the people are like, oh, we don't want these robots who can like just. So I'm like, oh yeah, if they said to us, right, okay, England, we're gonna have this thing, we're gonna have a vote. Can police officers carry guns? I'd be like, no. I'd vote no. Just because I'm so used to them not. So seeing them with the guns, I'm like, oh, it's kind of like weird and scary. So I can kind of relate to the people in the movie who obviously aren't used to these robot things walking around, and so they're like, oh, you know, these seem a bit scary, so they don't want them. And I found that really interesting because I was like, oh yeah, I can relate to this kind of in a weird little way. Yeah, so that was my thought on it so far. I just thought I would share that with you. I don't really want to get into the debate of guns right now, but I thought it was an interesting point that I should share. I don't know, I mean, this could get into some whole other thing, but I just thought, yeah, I can see what we're saying. So at the moment, I'm anti-robot. By the end of the movie, maybe I'll be pro-robot. I don't know, I'm only 10 minutes in. Let's see how I feel about it after the film. Okay guys, so I just got done watching Robocop, the 2014 Robocop, and I didn't really enjoy it at the beginning. I kind of thought I was going to, and then, you know, had a little discussion then, and it's about this guy who gets into an accident and he's not got, you know, basically his whole body is dismembered, because he's only got his hand and like his head and some part of his organs, and you know, he can't have, you know, like they can do like prosthetic legs and stuff, but he's like literally got not enough of his body left to, you know, do that. So they make him into the robot, and I thought the premise was really cool, and I really enjoyed the idea of it. I just think the way they did it was just disappointing. Not tons happened. I don't know, the connection with his family, which I felt like should have felt for his family, but I felt like the connection was never built too much originally, like before the accident. So that was kind of disappointing. Honestly, I was just rather disappointed. So I give it 2.5 stars. I almost gave it 3, but then the end, I was just like, But I will be honest with you guys. As of lately, I have been really harsh on movies I've been watching. I've not really been enjoying anything I've been watching, which is really disappointing, and I feel like it's kind of getting me in a bit of a movie funk, but I keep watching the movies anyway. I've given tons of movies lately 2.5 stars, and it's really disappointing. I really want to just watch a new movie that I love, but it hasn't really been happening. The last movie I watched that I really loved actually was Paddington. It wasn't a rewatch. And that was mostly because it just looked wonderful. It was really sweet and lovely, and yeah, I really did enjoy that. But apart from that, the second half of this month has been a bit disappointing. So when that happened last month in February, I watched The Proposal, which wasn't a fantastic film. I gave it 3 stars. Yeah, I gave it 3 stars, but I enjoyed it, and it kind of somehow got me out of my movie funk thing. And then after that, I watched a whole bunch of fantastic movies and was right back on track. And then I fell into this dark hole of not enjoying the movies again. I don't know whether then I would watch this. I don't even think I would watch this and then enjoy it more another time. I just feel like right now I'm rating it more harshly or looking at it more critically than usual. But yeah, you know, other people have enjoyed this, so don't like take my bashing as a bad thing. But anyway, so to kind of get back into the movie funk, I'm gonna go ahead and watch 2 weeks' notice, because like I say, I watched The Proposal, which is Sandra Bullock and Ryan Reynolds, and it kind of just got me back into the swing of things. I'm not expecting too much. I've seen it before, but I don't remember anything about it, honestly. I'm not expecting like high hopes and high ratings for this. I'm just expecting to enjoy it, get in the feel of enjoying a movie again, and then maybe move on to, I don't know. But we've got Hugh Grant, who I love, Sandra Bullock, who I love, and I think it's New York, because I can see the Empire State Building there, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, it's been a really long time since I've seen this one, so I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully and then after this, hopefully I'll be like, yes, all psyched up to watch something else. I don't know, we'll see. So yeah, let's give 2 weeks notice a whirl. I don't even remember what it's about, so we'll find out. So fellow friends, it is now darker, and so if the lighting's a bit shadowy or weird, I apologise. Yes, it's now darker. So I watched, what did I watch? Where have we got up to? I watched 2 weeks notice, and also like some episodes of Friends and stuff whilst I was eating and having tea and stuff like that. So yeah, 2 weeks notice and some episodes of Friends. Friends is just so good. I could actually just watch Friends all the time and I'd just be happy, but I think, I always feel like I should be watching more things. Anyway, I don't know, I could just happily watch Friends, but anyway, it's not on all day, every day. If it was, I think we'd have a problem. But anyway, 2 weeks notice, I enjoyed it, it was fun, it did what I wanted it to do. I gave it 3 stars, it was nothing fantastic, it didn't blow me away, it was probably one of my lesser favourite Sandra Bullock movies and lesser favourite Hugh Grant movies, but it gave me some laughs, I had a fun time with it. I did like Sandra Bullock's character, but it just wasn't my favourite of hers, but that, you know, Sandra Bullock has done some fantastic roles, so it doesn't really, I don't mean this is her worst, I just mean it's not as good as some of the others that I really love. But yeah, overall I enjoyed it, it was a good time. It was in New York, and they even went in a helicopter and looked around New York, which was nice, and that probably gave it a few extra points on my behalf. I just feel like the story was a little bit weak, and I didn't remember it from last time I watched it, and I can see why I was able to forget it easily. But yeah, overall I had a fun time that it did what, you know, I wanted it to do, and yeah, I enjoyed it. So the next movie I'm going to watch is Horns. Now, I picked this up, I think, 2 Mondays ago, and I haven't watched it yet. It's a really cool Atlantic slipcover, and a lot of people have asked me since my picking it up, have you seen Horns yet? What did you think of it? And I haven't watched it yet, and I'll tell you the reason being. It's because, like I said, I've not really been loving anything, and that's not necessarily because. What was that word? I was going to say that's not necessarily because, but it came out weird. Because they're bad films. I feel like I'm just maybe in a weird mood that I'm not really enjoying anything, or kind of not getting a lot from anything, so I kind of put off watching this because I know it's very weird and I feel like it's going to be really hit or miss, so I'm really worried that I'm not going to like it. But I think I might like it under different circumstances, but you know what, I've decided I'm just going to jump in and watch it. But I'm actually going to end this video, well, I'll show you some of the things in a moment. I'm going to end this video before I watch it, and then I'll probably get, hopefully if I watch it, which I will, I should watch it because I've said so now, and then I'll try and get my review up for Tuesday. So I won't tell you my thoughts in this video simply because, well, it's 9 o'clock now and I wanted to edit this video and get it up, and so if I then watch this, which is like, how long is this movie, like 2 hours? Yeah, it's 2 hours, and then that'll be 11, anyway, so it'll just be kind of late. So I thought, well, it doesn't matter, because I'll do a review of it anyway, and then it'll be like a suspense of my thoughts, whether I actually enjoyed it or not. But yeah, Horns, let me know if you've seen it. I will watch this one next, and then once I finish watching Horns, if I watch anything else, I'll tell you what it'll be. Because right now, I am watching 2 TV shows I'm really kind of more into the TV shows right now than movies, so maybe I should just watch more TV, but I don't know. So one show that I'm watching is New Girl Season 2. I'm not enjoying this as much as Season 1, but I am still really enjoying it. It's cute, it's fun. You know, I like New Girl. I love Zoe Deschanel, she's really funny, and the guy who plays Nick, he's great. They're my 2 favourite characters. But yeah, I love this show, it's just funny. If you haven't seen the first season of New Girl, I totally recommend it. But yeah, this season is just kind of more of the same in a good way, and I am still enjoying it. I'm on disc 2, and there's 3 discs. And then I'm also watching Grimm Season 1, which I'm really, really enjoying, but I'm only on disc 3. Whoa, that was a mistake. Oops. That was disc, I don't even know what disc you are. That was disc 6. So the 6 discs that I'm on, oh, it's because it's in the wrong way. It's one of those type of ones where it's like this. That one's not, it was, you guys know what I mean. It was that one first instead of that one. No, that on Thursday, that one. You guys know the problems there. Anyway, so I'm on disc 3 and there's 6 discs. So I've got disc 4, 5 and 6 left. Well, I've still got, I think, a couple on disc 3, I don't know. But anyway, I'm enjoying the show so much in the first impressions of it, and I can't wait to finish it up and then go on to season 2. I think that season 4 is on the TV right now, so I think 2 and 3 are out on DVD and Blu-ray, and 4 is currently airing. I'm not sure. But yeah, so those are the 2 TV shows I'm watching. I try and watch like contrasting ones, and I don't really, apart from like rewatches, I rewatch Friends and Gossip Girl. I'm always watching those like each week, just rewatching. But apart from that, as for new shows, I always only try to stick to watching 2 instead of watching too many multiple ones, and try and like contrast them a bit. So yeah, I've got these 2, so I'll probably watch an episode of one of these after I finish watching Horns, if I still feel like watching something, which TV shows I usually put on last night. So yeah, that's what I'm watching. So yeah, today, yeah, I didn't watch too many. I watched 3, and none of them were fantastic. 3 stars, 2.5 stars, 3 stars, and then Horns, which I'm hoping will be 3.5 and above. Fingers crossed. Let me know if you've seen it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't know what happened. It kind of went a different path. Usually I take my camera down, do something else different. So let me know if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a fantastic week next week. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for Monday Movie Hunting. I'll see you then. Goodbye.